bringing forth. We're going to be producing sound. So let's not learn the sounds in sort of away from the theory of music. So we're going to be learning them using the keys of music. So there are 12 definite representations for the sounds we have in music. Now, we are going to understand as we go ahead, not in this session particularly today, but in consequent ones, that we have different C's. We talked about earlier, I made a da sound, but you can also have a da as going an octave higher than that. Da, and so on. So there are different so you get different C's. You are going to realize that it's not just da. Okay, so this that is yes a C. C C. The key name C is used to represent this sound. Keep in mind. Now, but that same name is used to represent okay, so the same name is used to represent that. Okay, so keep that in mind, and we'll be meeting several of them. They are called, it's called pitch. It's the same notes but of different pitch, different frequencies. Okay, so that is that. We'll still come to that, like I've repeatedly said. So you are going to firstly need to learn the key names. That's one of the first things you're going to learn. So thankfully, in Rehearsal House, recording artistry students particularly are expected to take a course on vocals and take a major on any of other and another instrument, maybe piano or guitar. So if you are doing that, you have that opportunity to easily go to your keyboard or your guitar and pick the key names and warm up with that. But make sure that you are sounding correctly. Don't sound this and sound it as ah. You instinctively you should feel. Of course, this there's a difference between male and female in these regards. Okay, but instinctively you should feel that this is not da. So instinctively, you should feel which one it is. All right. So first thing, key name. So endeavor before we next lesson to thoroughly get a good grasp of the key names. I think we have an audio excerpt of these key names, so you can download them from a library session of the Rehearsal House blog. Okay, so then the other thing you have to learn, prerequisites before the next class, that's before we come to the open throat properly, is proper breathing. These are the two things that are essential prerequisites to have before our second session. So for those who have this lesson is actually targeted for the it's sort of a recap, a review. You've done some of these things before in class, so but since you're going to be following up now via correspondence, so please just recap these things. Now, yes, key names, and the second thing is proper breathing. Very important. So before you sing the C, make sure you take in air. G, taking air, D. Ensure that it is the air you're taking that you're taking out. A. The air you're taking, that's what you're taking out. B. So already we are beginning to delve into that open throat. So that is what happens when you have the proper breathing, and then at the same time you're beginning to train your ears to master the keys. C. Oh, I missed that. C. G. D. A. E. So just ensure that for every note you're singing, you keep the musical key names and you breathe properly.